Hey, guess who get their keys on the 31st of August? Oh, yeah. I mean July. 31st of July, y'all. I'm moving to my new place. Thank God. God be the glory, y'all. Okay, I want to talk about relationships. Y'all, please know your worth out here. I'm always talking about that because so many of us don't know our worth. It took me a long time. I mean, I'm not gonna say it took me a long time, y'all, because I came out like, don't mess with me, da 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 da, because I'm this headstrong person. But we all fall. We all fall, right? We bend, okay, but we don't fall. I'm just saying that that part happens to the best is that I was going to talk about one thing, but I'm going to talk about this right here. We all make mistakes. We all make bad choices and decisions, and then we have to pay for them. When we have to pay for them, y'all, we better be ready for our karma. Be ready for your karma. And meaning be ready for the bad choices and the bullshit that you've been doing in life to catch up with you later on, because it's gonna happen. It caught up with me, y'all. Wow, a lot caught up with me. But see, I was so hardcore, stubborn, stupid type of, I won't challenge type of thing in my life when I was younger. And I was never like a person that liked people around me and shit like that. I never cared for that. But I yearned for love, just like anyone on this earth. I did. Some people just real cold, okay? Y'all stick with me, please stick with me, all right? Because I'm about to talk some shit. Look, when you messing with certain people, be careful of what all they gonna take you through, because you don't feel like you loving, because they see that because they see that you need or want something else physical in your life, okay? They might see that you might be needy. They might see that you want love. They might see that you want, okay? And then they come and they prey on that type of shit. And then they use you and they fucking abuse you. That's exactly what people usually do. It was this one girl. I got to talk about this right quick. It was this one girl this one white girl in a wheelchair. She was talking to this black dude. I like to give skin color because I like to give what you call it, when you are telling a story, you give a person's character a visualization, okay? I want y'all to be able to visualize exactly who and what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm so sorry. I'm really trying not to cuss too much. Okay, anyways. Her home was so filthy, so nasty. It smelled like feces. It smelled like feces and urine. And she had the beautiful little girl named Madeline. Oh, she was so cute. And this girl, her apartment was so nasty that you could smell it from inside and out, and then over into my home. Over into my home. You could smell shit. Okay? Y'all, being a person that I am, guess what I did? I swear, I do too much sometimes when it comes to helping people. I went over there and I talked to her. And I said, hey, what's going on, young ladies? You know, I mean, she's like in her 20s, like a baby and shit, but still a grown-ass woman. Bitch, why you so nasty? Now, I said, why? What's going on, baby? What's going on, really? You know, in your life, to where you letting this happen right here. Because at first I was like, okay, maybe it's just some poo-poo diapers or something like that she just didn't take out yet. I go over there and I see, I'm like, okay, Marcella, let's just go on over there and see what's going on before you judge, okay? See if I can offer some help. Okay, so I did just that. And I seen, and I see this nigga sitting up there. I see this big, fat, nasty, lazy bum sitting up there with his friend in her bedroom, in her daughter's bedroom. No, in her bedroom. Look. And she says, oh yeah, and then he just sits there. I said, okay, I don't want to have anything to do with that. Okay? Nothing to do with that. I got in his ass. But anyways, what happened is that I said, okay, baby, what I'm going to do for you is that I'm going to clean up. I went home. I got my bucket and my cleaning stuff and some gloves, and I cleaned that freaking house up from the beginning to, and I scrubbed that baby's bedroom because feces was everywhere. Shit was there all over. Visual, you can see it. And he's just sitting there while I'm cleaning up. I went over to him. I said, hey, how y'all doing? To him and his friend that was just so happily thinking that he was just gonna sit there. Bro, you got me fucked up. I said, young man, take this bag, and as I put stuff in it, I need for y'all to take everything on out to that dumpster. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And he was like, I said, thank you. He said, oh, okay. Yeah, get your mother punk ass the fuck up out of her house. You know, that's not my job. I'm not her mama. But her mama, sweetheart, total sweetheart. Her mom came over and actually she spent the holiday with me. She spent Christmas with me. And y'all, her mom came over and spent Christmas with me. I was surprised. She bought me dinner and all that shit. She thanked me. She says she does what she can. She does the same thing that I did. I told her I can't do it no more. I can't do that because, see, I tend to get too physically involved. And I'm not about to see that. And see, the daughter got mad at me. Mama said, don't pay no attention to that because she had to go. She had to go. She ended up getting put out. Yeah, because I told them I cannot live with smelling feces. I'm not about to live like this. So they put a little white girl over there with a whole bunch of niggas. Knowing her situation, thinking she was gonna fit in. No, you got me fucked up. And this was low income. Low income. I don't fuck with low income no more. Y'all can have that bullshit, governmental bullshit. It ain't nothing but a damn. It's not for comfortability, y'all. Look, it's not for comfortability. That gotta be a whole different topic, okay? A whole nother different topic. Don't get comfortable on that, okay? Because one thing about being brown and being low income, you're gonna be living with parasites. You're gonna be living with invisible insects, parasites, shit you ain't never fucking even thought of before. That is up under the ground to go into your skin, into your lungs, and it's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you are able or whatever, make sure that you use that bullshit for what it is for. It's not to live in. It's not to get comfortable in. It's none of that. Because you go over on the south side and you see their low income, it is nice. Not just from the outside, they take care of it. From the outside to the inside. Motherfucker look like almost damn near a mini mansion. Y'all. I will be back for a whole nother talk. I'm going to do at least 2 more talks after this. Y'all be right back.